Russian WikiLeaks.
Russia's actions.
Russian hackers.
State-sponsored hackers.
President Putin linked to the Kremlin. Russia's RT propaganda network.
There is no such thing. But I was on the way to winning until the combination of Jim Comey's letter on October 28th and Russian WikiLeaks raised doubts in the minds of people who were inclined to vote for me but got scared off. As Nate Silver, who doesn't work for me, he's an independent analyst, but one considered to be very reliable, has concluded, if the election had been on October 27th, I'd be your president.
As you know, Yahoo is the victim of criminal state-sponsored attacks on its systems, resulting in the theft of certain user information. We now know that Russian intelligence officers and state-sponsored hackers were responsible for highly complex and sophisticated attacks on Yahoo systems.
And mounted a sustained campaign of cyber espionage and disruption. This has included meddling in elections and hacking the Danish Ministry of Defence and the Bundestag, among many others. It is seeking to weaponize information, deploying its state-run media organisations to plant fake stories and photoshopped images in an attempt to sow discord in the West and undermine our institutions. It is why we are strengthening our cyber security and looking at how we tighten our financial regimes to ensure the profits of corruption cannot flow from Russia into the UK. It is Russia's actions which threaten the international order on which we all depend. So I have a very simple message for Russia. We know what you are doing, and you will not succeed.
Lo que hoy sabemos en España es que muchas de las actuaciones venían de territorio ruso.
No nos consta formalmente que el gobierno ruso esté detrás de esto, pero sí sabemos de dónde vienen, este tráfico que está vinculado con redes que tienen su sede o su punto de propagación en Rusia.
Well, Wolf, U.S. investigators believe that Russian hackers were behind a cyber breach against Qatar's state news agency. The hackers planted a false news report friendly to Iran and critical of President Donald Trump that is now being used by Saudi Arabia and other U.S. allies as a reason to carry out an economic and political blockade of Qatar. U.S. and Qatari officials tell us that the FBI sent a team of investigators to Doha to help the Qatari government investigate the alleged hacking incident reported back in late May. Intelligence gathered by the U.S. security agencies indicates that Russian hackers were behind the intrusion. The alleged involvement of Russian hackers would add to concerns by U.S. intelligence and law enforcement agencies that Russia continues to try to use some of the same cyber hacking measures on U.S. allies that it used to meddle in the U.S. 2016 elections. Qatar hosts one of the largest U.S. military bases in the region, and U.S. officials say that the Russian goal here appears to be to cause rifts, Wolf, between the U.S. and its regional ally.
Добрый день. Вы позвонили в посольство России. Если вы хотите заказать звонок российского дипломата вашим политическим конкурентам, нажмите 1. Чтобы воспользоваться услугами русских хакеров, нажмите 2. По вопросу вмешательства в выборы, нажмите 3 и ждите начала избирательной кампании. Обращаем внимание, в целях повышения качества услуг все разговоры записываются.